It's Randy for Thunderhorse Descendant. I'm here today with the last project from Soft Flex. Peace, Love and Peace. Peace and Love. What is it? I gotta look. Losing my mind. Peace and Love. That's what it is. I'm here with the last project, project number 4, which is a necklace. We had just a few little bitty beads left and a front toggle. So we're going to do a cute little quick necklace. We're going to add a little chain. It's going to be good. So let's get on down to the mat and get this party started. Alrighty, party people, here we are down on the mat. We just took a few beads here. And as I recall, we were going to do a little something like this. It was a little something like this. I don't know if this was the exact pattern. I do recall it being something to this effect. Something like that. Now, here's the thing. Were we going to put this one down here? I don't think so. I think it was just this, right? Something like that. Something like this. Some kind of way like this anyways. Oh, I think these two were together. That was the deal. Yeah. Okay. So you could string this up. But my thing with it being strung up is that I have this cage bead in the middle here. And if I put a wire in there, it's going to show. So because of that, I don't think that I am going to string it. Instead, I am going to just do a little wire wrap, and I am going to use Soft Flex wire. I'm going to use 22 gauge to just do like a rosary wrap, right? So first things first, let's get our pendant together. And to do that, all I'm going to use is a jump ring. And I think I will use an oval. Do I want to use silver? Bum, bum, bum. Yeah. I'm going to use antique silver, I think, for this. I was going to also do gunmetal chain, but I was looking around and the only kind of gunmetal chain that I had was really big, like really big. And I didn't necessarily want really big, so I found us a different little chain to use. I'm just going to hook that on the top and then to the toggle clasp, just like that. And now we have a little charm. Perfect. And I think I'll start with this side. And this will just be super easy. Let's see. So we are going to attach this side to here. But because this is a front toggle, I am going to create these links, and I'm not going to attach it at first because I do want to use a jump ring there so it can have a little bit more leeway to kind of lay straight. So I'm not going to worry about that right now. Move that out of the way. I kind of gotta I gotta go up a little bit because when I'm working down here, sometimes it makes it fuzzy. Alright, so I'm just going to create a little loop right here. I'm going to go around 3 times. Give this a little snip. And tighten this up. Okay, so everything is looking pretty good there. And I can put on my first set of beads. So the first set is going to be these guys. And so you are really going to get to play around with the asymmetrical part of this depending on how many links you make, right? So that's going to play a factor as well. So we're going to want to keep that in mind as we're moving forward here. All right. So now I think I'm going to make these two links separately. And I'm thinking if I want to link them together. Yeah, I think since it's so small, I could just link them together. It won't be a big deal. So link them together. Wrap 3 times. Put on this one, and then this one, like I said, is going to be by himself. And I think I can use this one to do the next bead. So I do try to use my scraps up if I can. As long as I can get it together, which it looks like I can. Put on one bead. My tail is kind of tiny on this one, so I'm going to get the other plier, grab hold of it, make sure she's good to go, and push the tail in. Alright, so that is one side already done. So I am going to go ahead and just connect it just so it's ready to rock. So let me see. I think I'll just continue using the oval jump ring, the same one I used to put on the charm. And this is a 6. In all actuality, it might be a 5. It's an oval. Maybe it's a 6. 5 or 6. And we're just going to connect on now the female part of our toggle using the loop. With this oval jump ring. Smashing. See, now I have more of a hinge. If I would have just wired it on, it would not have give me so much leeway in the moving around. And also, I could possibly have broken this wire. So that's why I chose to do that. Now we do the other side. So with the other side, I'm not going to put this here. I'm going to switcheroonie these because I just think that it's going to be better for the I don't know, the design, the way it looks. So get a little piece here, and again, to start this out, I'm not going to worry about it connecting it because we're going to do that with a jump ring. Just get her going here. Got a little bit wired up over the top of my other wire, but I'm pretty sure I can work that out with my plier, and it looks like I can. I got a little bit of tail on that one, but I'm going to put on the bead first. I always find like sometimes it's easier for me to kind of squish it down when the bead's on there. And do the top here. Looks pretty good. So that'll go there, this will go here. So let's do this one last wrap and then we will assemble it. And then all we gotta do is add our chain. So I did link these together. I could link onto this, I guess I could have done that, but I didn't with the first bead. So now I'm gonna use jump rings to connect it. I don't know if yeah, I guess that's fine. I was going to say, I don't know if I want to do that, but I guess it's fine. I was thinking, oh, maybe I should redo that one and then just link them, but there's always that possibility of putting a lot of stress on the wire when you have something that's all wired together. So just to be safe, I think I will just link it in there with the jump ring. Plus maybe that'll give us a little bit more length on this side because I didn't necessarily want them to be the same length. And we're almost ready. All right. So, get a couple more jump rings out. I'm just going to start at the bottom here, work my way up. So I'm going to get the toggle clasp, put on this first bead, okay, so I'm holding this to see which side is pointing out. So sometimes, like right now, I have a point pointing out, but sometimes you have a square. You see that? Or a triangle, or a, well, technically, yeah, it's a square. So it kind of depends on where you hooked into yours. So I'm going to want the same side. I'm going to want the pointy side to connect to this. because I don't want the pointy side pushing up against the skin. I don't know if that makes sense. Really, I would probably want them to match, so I might readjust this. But the moral of the story is when it's laying down, I want the square on the top, because that means there's a square on the bottom, that the pointy part is not poking into your skin in any way. So it should be pretty good there. Okay, and then we just go the exact opposite across the bead. And there we go. So I am just going to adjust this so that it matches with the square on the top. This is just a personal, picky little personal preference. You do what you want. So here's the square, you can see it. So, I don't know if I'm, there we go. Let me make sure that's what I want here. Yeah. So if you look closely, there's a square. Directly up from the square is another square. So you can hook into that. Alright, now all we have to do is add a little chain. But before we do that, we gotta look and see how much length we actually have here. So I'm gonna hook this in. And we're gonna consult the froggy tape. See, this one is a little bit longer than this side, but that's okay. I actually wanted it to be a little bit more longer, but it is what it is. So, we've got 3 inches. So I want this to be about 18 inches, maybe 19 inches to 19 inches, which is, I know, a weird number. So let's see. If we were going to do 18 inches, we would need 9. And if we're going to do 20, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.5. 6.5 inches times 2. Is that what we're looking at? So 13? 13 inches. So this is the chain that I chose. I was going to use a gunmetal, but like I said, all my gunmetals were pretty like designer, like big, bulky. They had designs on them. It just wasn't the vibe I was going for. So I decided to go with this kind of, I don't know, I like this chain. So I'm going to get 13 inches here. My froggy tape's given out, so I'm actually going to go here and then go to 14. 2, 2, 2. Okay, 14. And I'm just going to unhook this. I'm just going to hook it in there. Since they open, I'm just going to hook in with the chain. To each side, because why not? And there you go, guys. We are done. Let me zoom out. We are done. Oh, it's cute. Get out of here, little pieces. I want to get the tape and measure again. So 18. I can't really tell with that, so let's go this way. Yeah, just about 20 inches. Just the way I wanted it to be, so that is super good. I think it's so cute. I actually think that this chain, because it's kind of like a middle chain, it just fits right in with this. I'm really happy with it, you guys. Let's flip to the other camera and I can show you. I don't know, I got a bunch of stuff on. I don't know if I can put it on, but I will try. I feel like we always end up with Randy putting her hair up and trying things on. It's fine. Okay, let me take this one off so I can get the full effect of this one. Just go around and through. Yes, I love it. I love it. I think it turned out super good. It's kind of more of a neutral, but sorry. Would also go really good with like Halloween, or if you just like it, you could wear it with lots of things. I think it's a winner. This might be my favorite one yet. I don't know. Might be my favorite one from this kit. But super good. I always love a front toggle. I will get you guys some pictures. I hope you guys are having a good time with this. This does conclude, this little guy here does conclude the Peace and Love kit. That is the last project. So we did 4 projects from Peace and Love. So if you are interested in grabbing that kit up and making some of these projects, you can visit sawflexcompany.com. I'll also have it linked in the bottom of this video so that you can swing over there and get yourself the Peace and Love. The Peace and Love is retailing for $33.95, and there are other additional things you could purchase that go with it, like additional bead strands and things and stuff. We didn't use any of those because I didn't get them, but I'm sure they would just only add pizzazz to your design. So I think I will do a little roundup and show you all of them in a little video. I'm going to show you them versus like the plan and then a picture of what we made, so that you can kind of get an idea. Like, this is how Randy's brain works. If you're new here, if you're just coming over here for the soft flex, like, you're just like, oh, Randy's doing soft flex, and you're like, what is happening with these planning videos? I'm gonna get you used to how my brain operates so you can see it. Anyways, you guys, I hope you're all having a wonderful, spectacular, amazing beading day. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel so you can find me on the internet again, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.